Adeola used to believe people were naturally good, beautiful at heart, even when they didn't look it on the outside. She grew up in a family where everyone treated everybody like siblings, so she moved through the world with that same open heart. Her mom always wondered, my daughter, shine your eyes. Not everyone smiling at you is your friend. But Adeola would laugh and reply, Mommy, relax. People are not that wicked. If only she knew. Her closest friend, Tenny, wasn't just a friend. She was like a sister. And to make it even easier to trust her, they both worked in the same office. They shared lunch, gist, break time, walks, Uber rides, everything. Adeola saw her every weekday, and on weekends, they were still texting or hanging out. Their closeness was almost automatic. There was nothing Adeola didn't tell her. In fact, once when Adeola was stuck in traffic and needed money urgently, she gave Penny her ATM card and a PIN. That was how deep her trust ran. But everything changed because of one office project. The company issued a tax meant to spotlight employees for promotion. Adeola and Tenny had eagerly decided to do it together. They planned it side by side, brainstormed ideas during lunch, and even spent late nights on the phone perfecting it. But on the day of submission, Tenny quietly took their work, removed Adeola's name, and submitted it alone, and claimed the glory. The shock almost knocked the breath out of Adeola. When she confronted Tenny, the girl didn't even flinch. I beg, don't be dramatic. It's not that deep, she said. But it was that deep. It wasn't about work. It was betrayal. It was watching someone you trusted with your life show you that your loyalty meant nothing. After that, Adela didn't shut people out completely, but she no longer gave her heart away for free. She still smiled, but cautiously. It was a Monday, the type that felt heavy before it even started. Adeola rushed out of her apartment, trying to beat the work traffic. The air smelled like early morning dew mixed with Lagos dust. Then she saw it. A small white earpod lying neatly near the gutter, almost like someone placed it there intentionally. She paused. Normally, she wouldn't pick anything from the ground, but something about this one drew her in. She wiped it clean and kept it. At the office later, during lunch, she paired it with her phone. The sound that came out almost made her laugh. It was sharp, clear, rich, like a speaker inside a speaker. God, see as this thing is sweet, she whispered. She didn't know this was the beginning of revelation. Lying on her bed that night, one earpod in her left ear, she suddenly heard faint murmuring. But when she paused her video, the murmuring continued. Voices, familiar ones. Her neighbor, the bread seller from that morning, a colleague's laughter she recognized. She removed the earpod sharply. Maybe network they misbehaved. She muttered, forcing herself to sleep. But deep down, she felt uneasy. The next day, Tenny came to visit her after work, still acting like they were best friends, still smiling like nothing had happened. Out of habit, Adeola wore the earpod in one ear while listening to her. And there she heard it, a whisper in Tenny's voice, but not from her mouth. She's still so naive. She doesn't even know I switched her document at work. What a pity, she said. Adeola kept her face calm, but inside, something cold settled. Not only had Tenny betrayed her before, she had done even more she didn't know about, and the earpod revealed it. The next day at work, wearing the same earpod discreetly, Adeola moved through the office differently. Colleagues greeted her, she smiled back, but the earpod whispered truths. When busy, our office bestie came hugging her like always. The earpod softly carried her thoughts. I hope she doesn't get that promotion. She talks too much. Always funding is perfect. Adeola blinked. This time, she didn't feel heartbreak, just clarity. People's smiles were loud, but their hearts quiet, and the AirPod made the quietness audible. As days passed, she discovered some colleagues genuinely liked her, some tolerated her, some befriended her only when they needed help. A few deeply disliked her but pretended otherwise, and one or two truly loved her sincerely. The AirPod didn't make her bitter, it made her intentional. She reorganized her relationships quietly. Acquaintances stayed at arm's length. True friends, the one with pure hearts, she held close. She didn't change into someone cold. She became someone wise. Her pace increased. Her space felt cleaner. Her heart grew lighter. One Sunday morning, sitting outside with the earpod in her hand, she whispered, God, thank you. Maybe this was your way of opening my eyes. She didn't need to wear the earpod every day anymore. Her spirit had learned discernment. Her eyes had learned caution. Her heart had learned boundaries. Sometimes blessings don't come wrapped nicely. Sometimes they fall on the pavement, waiting for you to pick them. And Adeola finally understood. You can love people, but you must learn to place them where they belong. Not everyone deserves VIP access to your life. Some people belong firmly in the good money zone, and that is perfectly okay.
Thank you for listening to this tale. If you enjoyed this story, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves folk tales. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments who your favorite character was and why. Your support helps keep these stories alive. Until the next tale, stay curious, stay inspired.